Species Spotlight.
The skunk cory is a peaceful, active, hardy and unique catfish that can help keep the bottom of your tank clean, making these cories popular with hobbyists for the community aquarium. However, these fish are not recommended for the beginner aquarist as their barbels are rather sensitive and can wear away quite quickly if you don't keep up with regular water changes and allow bacteria to build up in the aquarium. These fish, however, can be confused with Corydoras arcuatus, also known as the super arcuatus cory, with the only noticeable differences being their snouts. For example, skunk cories have a shorter, more rounded nose, whereas the super arcuatus has a slightly longer, straight snout. Also, the rear margin of the pectoral fin spine of the skunk cory has serrations pointing towards the spine tip, whereas super arcuatus cory has serrations pointing towards the body. Lastly, skunk cories are smaller than the super arcuatus cory. These cories are suitable for most community aquariums, however it would be best if you did not keep them with anything large or aggressive. A few interesting tank mate suggestions for the Skunk Corydoras could include the spotfin hatchetfish, swamp blue-eye rainbowfish, and the exclamation mark tetra. Skunk cories are shoaling species in nature, therefore it would be better to keep them in groups of at least 6 individuals, preferably more, especially if you would like to try and breed them. The skunk cory has a greyish yellow to a greyish green body and its underside is pure white. Their body has a dark arch stripe that starts from its snout and ends on its lower back, where it splits and trails down to colour the lower edge of the caudal fin. Skunk cories are native to the Igarape Yamirum, a tributary of the Rio Caburi, Rio Negro, a whitewater area of the Rio Negro River in Brazil. However, these fish are generally thought to occur throughout the upper Amazon region in Brazil, Ecuador, Peru and Colombia in South America. These cories inhabit fast-flowing waters covered in dense vegetation. In the home aquarium, skunk cories are unfussy and will readily accept a variety of foods. However, it would be best to provide your cories with good quality dried foods such as sinking pellets and algae wafers, alongside frozen, live and freeze-dried foods such as bloodworm, daphne and brine shrimp. This catfish is an excellent scavenger that will work hard to keep the aquarium substrate clean of excess foods and some decaying plant matter. It can be relatively tricky to differentiate between male and female skunk cories. However, females usually appear noticeably larger and broader than males when viewed from above, especially when they are full of eggs. Though this is one of the more tricky cories to breed, skunk cories still produce the same way as other cories. Conditioning the pair with a diet of live and frozen foods, keeping the pH steady and dropping the water temperature slightly when doing water changes should usually induce spawning. The female will cup her pectoral fins to form a basket into which she carries and releases a few eggs at a time while the male fertilises them. She then chooses a safe spot to hide the eggs, usually near thick vegetation, and continues the process until she's run out of eggs. Typically, the female will lay around 100 eggs in several safe places. After hatching, you should remove the fry from the tank to avoid them being consumed by the parents or other fish. After about 3 to 4 days, you should feed the fry with a diet of infusoria or microworms until they are big enough to accept flakes, granules and frozen foods. Make sure you perform regular water changes to keep your babies healthy. Thanks for watching.